we're back. We're back, guys. We got y'all. Don't worry. We got canceled, but we're back, baby. Who knows?
Who knows? Anything's possible.
We love y'all, man.
Myron's here?
Hold on. We got to sing the song.
No, we don't have to sing the song.
Producer.
We don't have to sing that song.
Producer.
I escaped it when he left.
Got all the damn hoes.
I feel like everyone should have the right to speak and say what they want to say, especially when you give a positive message out into the world like I think I do. So thank you for having me on the show, guys.
Yeah, and Tristan is avoiding some pussy to hang out with us. So thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, literally.
5-star treatment. We went and got some food.
Yeah.
We went and got some steak. And then we also, what else did we do? And then we went and smoked some cigars. Actually had a vodka soda. That was the first time in a long time.
I had some too.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the end, bro.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the end here.
It's the beginning of the
Bad
end,
influence.
It's a down
influence.
I've been trying to tell him, bro.
It's a downward spiral. The cancellation just made us stronger.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we are on Rumble, /Tate Speech or Tate Confidential.
Link is below, guys.
Exactly the same names of the channels, and you can catch all of our old content in there. And all the new stuff is coming in as well, and all the new stuff is better than ever. So I was on this reality TV show when I was 23.
Okay.
And it was me, still quite broke at the time, with a bunch of other people. And the idea of the TV show, it's a very slow-paced, boring show, but it's about island survival. They put us on some deserted island in the middle of the South Pacific. So even as a 23-year-old kid, I could make the fire with a flint and a fucking piece of metal. I was building waterproof shelters, digging toilets, doing all this stuff because I'm a competent guy. You put me in any situation, I'm going to do well.
It's funny because that's like female behavior because they put women on. I talk about this all the time on Survivor with Bear Grylls. They had women and men on there. And the women, they almost died because they didn't know how to make fire, number one. They didn't know how to clean water. And then they were also debating whether they wanted to kill animals to eat.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, this is why women can't run society at all.
But you know, I'm old school. I just took care of all the women. Oh, Ashley, Anna, you can't make a waterproof shelter. You know what? Mine's done. Let me just build yours. Here you go. Now you got someone to sleep.
That's how it's always been.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way you should be.
Yeah.
Well, he's toxically masculine.
Oh, no, it's so toxic.
We're going to show you guys a side of Tristan you guys don't know because there's some things you guys need to know that only people like us, his friends, would know.
Tristan's like a ninja, bro.
So,
you don't see him.
You don't see
when he strikes, it's lethal.
You know, facts. So, Justin, my bad, bro. What were your thoughts on London, man?
Shithole.
So London is all private members clubs. There are hot girls in London, but if you're not millionaire rich, willing to blow money on fucking clubs to go into regular bars and country clubs, you're simply not going to run into them.
Yeah.
So yeah, London sucks as a whole.
To be fair, without Justin, we would have been lost because Justin knew where to go and he knew what to do in certain scenarios. And like, honestly speaking, bro, Justin, thank you, bro. Because without you, we'd have been lost, bro.
Justin made the trip way better.
Yeah. In other words, because I'm not an American and I don't speak that way, that's exactly what we preach. You know, be educated, be smooth, be cool, be fit, keep your fitness together, get your money right. You know, these things are all very important and you can't concentrate on just one. But yeah, you need to have every single stat maxed out to as high as it can go. You can't neglect anything.
How important is self-improvement to today's dating marketplace? For you, how important is it for you being an international playboy?
Well, I can answer this in just by referencing a conversation me and you had an hour and a half ago. I showed you a picture of me in January after I had the surgery on my shoulder, after I was fixing my arm injuries. I showed you a picture of what my body was like in January, and I showed you a picture of it now. I was still in good enough shape. I still look good in a suit. You have to not base your goals of self-improvement on getting women or getting something else. They have to be for yourself. I'm now much fitter and much stronger, and you saw the before and after picture.
Yes.
Why? That's for me. It's changed my life zero. I just feel better in myself. When I get up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, you're a fucking killer. It makes me ready to attack the day better. So self-improvement is massively important, but you have to be motivated to do it for you.
It's never done. You're never finished. Doesn't matter where you go, that voice in your head. And that's that voice that you're paying attention to. That voice that says, hey, T, it's not good enough. Hey, Jay, it's not good enough. You know, Myron, it's not good enough. You know, that's why you're pushing for 1 million the way you do. Honestly, man, one of my biggest fears in life is that voice goes away.
Yeah.
I'm scared of losing that voice.
If you're not growing, you're shrinking. Everything is always deteriorating. You forget things day to day if you don't top your knowledge up. It all deteriorates if you don't work on it. So you have to keep that in mind because any kind of complacency, any kind of laziness, it's going to come back and bite you.
I got to double down what you said on that. Like I've always said it, if you're not progressing, you're by default regressing because time doesn't stop.
100%.
So, you know what I mean? There's no choice.
I can't hide behind jewelry, the clothes. I got to improve. And honestly speaking, bro, when I get back to America, that's what I'm going to do. Get a little bit transparent here. Name one thing you can work on right now to improve yourself. One thing you can improve on right now. Maybe your weakness, you could say. So I would say for me is speech and also as well fitness.
For me, I got to work on my anger. I chased down some idiot in London. Probably shouldn't have done that.
That will be the last chase down you ever make, man. These guys got nothing to lose. Leave him alone. Let him ride off on his bike. Because if you beat the shit out of him in London, Crown Prosecution Service will come down so hard on you, you do 3 years in jail for publicly assaulting someone. The justice system is real, and the police are real, and they'll fuck you over for hurting anybody. And you know what? If it doesn't go your way, if you land the first punch and he pulls out a fucking blade, it will be a much worse night for you. Yeah, that will be your last fucking day on earth.
Looking back on it, that was stupid. And especially after, listening to you, someone that's actually from London. So, looking back on it, even if I beat him up, it's still an L.
All of the shitstorm that's been around mine and my brother's name lately, all it's done really, the only negative impact on my life, because everything about it has been positive, apart from the fact that it has massively upped my workload. And I need to concentrate and certainly work on keeping my work and play life more balanced. See, when I'm so busy working, I could fall into old tricks that I haven't fallen into since I was 23, 24. Tricks like getting blinded by a beautiful girl. I'm like, oh, well, she's hot. She'll come over after I finish it. I'm taking my eye off the ball, not curating my female company as well as I should be. But that's only because I'm taking my foot off the gas work-wise. I need to be able to keep my foot fucking down on the floor work-wise, go 100%, but also in my personal life with my friends and my women and the people who I meet, really keep an eye on everybody and make sure that I'm only fucking with people I can trust.
I don't want to be friends with any man that's not in abundance, whether that's in abundance of money or the ability to get women, because what happens there in that situation is people get salty. You know what I'm saying? He liked the blonde. I liked the brunette, right? But it didn't matter. The team's got to win, bro.
Yeah.
And so if you're in abundance, you have the ability to now be selfless. And that takes me to another thing that I actually personally take a lot of pride in. Me and you talked about this the other day is, do you remember when that like 10 out of 10 blue check messaged me and I put it in the friendship circle?
I remember. Yeah. In our chat group.
Yeah. And Andrew's like, hit it 3 years ago in Czech Republic or something. And then I got to tell a woman that has never been told no. Andrew said you're a dickhead. Literally unfollowed her on the spot.
Bro, she's a 10. I know her. I've met her in person.
She is a true 10.
Yeah.
Like true 10.
Yeah. Polish model.
Man, I feel honored to get to do that for one of my friends because it's only because of abundance. And that's why I say I don't want to hang out with dudes that are not in abundance, because if my friend cannot take pride in telling a 10 out of 10 IG model that she is Andrew said you're a dickhead. So I agree. Peace.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get there, you can't have friends that can do that for you, then bro, you need to find new friends.
They say birds of a feather flock together. I don't know if you know this. It's an English saying. People who are like hang out with each other. The fact that we're all friends mean we have enough traits and enough things in common that if someone says that they truly hated either one of you three, I'd be like, well, bitch, you're not going to like me very much either.
Yeah. I was like,
you're insulting
I literally
me
said that. I was
by
like,
insulting them.
Yeah. I was like, me and Andrew agree on like 99% of the things. So if you don't like him, you're not going to like me either. And then I actually met a girl later that day. She's like, oh, no, I don't know why people hate Andrew. He's whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Me and you are going to get along.
Guys,
the Asian girl.
Guys.
You treat people with respect, and they give you respect back. That's why you see people around this country always treat me very well. He's not treating me very well because I'm his fucking, a friend. I don't know the guy that well. But I just gave him that one gesture of respect 3 years ago. Every Christmas, they gift me boxes of cigars, that exact lounge. So yeah, you got to be a good person, man. Because it comes around. And if you're a bad person, that comes around too.
Facts.
Yep.
People that do well in life, they can't do well if they're out there fucking people over. They can't. Because then you get a reputation of fucking people over and then nobody trusts you. And if there's no trust in business, there's no money to be made.
It builds character and builds strength.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. I've said this before. I think guys got to get bullied when they're younger. It's needed. A lot of people got mad at me. Oh, Myron, that's so toxic, blah, blah. No, you need to feel pain as a man and grow up. Like you need to feel pain and adversity. You're not going to grow.
And you need to feel like one day I'm going to be on that team.
Yeah.
I'm the underling right now. Bro, I've had that in offices. I had that certainly at the kickboxing gym.
Yeah.
When I was just a kid. And then, I ended up in the elite circle of fighters bullying all the new kids. So it's just the way
pressure creates diamonds, or breaks it.
It's the way men come up.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
That's the important part. You got to test him to make sure he's not going to break.
Yep.
Because it's going to get harder. Case in point.
Every man on this table has either directly or indirectly contributed to the life I live today. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Appreciate that we motivated you. And that's why you can't cancel the truth, man. That's why you had 140-something thousand people watching you guys, because guys need this information. Like this type of content is really needed.
Tristan, this is more for you. You're a man of means, man of value. How do you manage dealing with these girls in business? Honestly, I struggle with it. How do you handle it?
I handle it in one way, and Justin already knows my methodology. There's no organized system to it. The moment you try, and I have tried as a younger man, thinking, okay, I've got these pretty girls, I've got this much work to do. Let me try to organize this somehow. You're always going to fall flat on your face because you're going to find that you end up doing things that you don't want to do. You have to look yourself in the mirror and think, do I really like doing this? And who am I doing this for? The fact that I'm doing it for me and I'm living my life for me to make myself happy has made my system very easy. And my system is no system. I wake up in the morning and I think, why am I doing this? Is it because I want to? Yes. Okay, I want to do this. I manage it by just doing what I want and making sure that I'm living for myself and on my own terms. It just naturally occurs because that's what makes me happy in life. So
when
live for
Rolo
yourself.
goes back and reviews this video, he's gonna call that, you know, him living through his point of origin.
Like you were saying about used to be a policeman who used to kick in doors. You had that feeling of brotherhood. Used to be a football player. You know, you had that brotherhood. You know, I have a bunch of ex-military guys in the war room, ex-Secret Service, Special Forces guys. I'm a former kickboxer. That camaraderie that a lot of guys find in their younger years, they lose when they slip into clown world.
Yeah, they're gonna vet you guys, so just be prepared. Love y'all, man. We catch you guys here back in a little bit. Give you guys a little bit of sauce. Peace.
This is me here, just editing these videos, and I'm starting to realize that 100% of the people watching all my shorts are not subscribing to my channel. So I just wanted to say, please, could you? It would be really cool if you did just click that little subscribe button, and that would be awesome. Thank you.